What if everyone on Earth jumped at the same time? Let's set aside the question of how to coordinate 8 billion people into a single synchronized leap. Let's just assume that somehow, through a miraculous global countdown, every single human manages to bend their knees and jump at the exact same instant. So, what happens? Well, first of all, absolutely nothing dramatic. The Earth is huge. Compared to the mass of the planet, all of humanity together weighs basically nothing. The entire human race combined is about as significant to Earth's mass as a single flea on an elephant. So, when everyone jumps, Earth doesn't even notice. It doesn't budge. But the ground, that's another story. Imagine billions of feet slamming into the surface of the planet all at once. Stadiums shake, cities rumble. Somewhere, car alarms go off. If you're standing in a quiet countryside, you might actually hear a faint global thud echoing through the air. It's like Earth just sneezed. And then comes the awkward part, landing. Because while the Earth doesn't move from our jump, we do move. Everyone is briefly airborne for about half a second before gravity brings us crashing back down. 8 billion people landing at once would create a shock wave much louder and more violent than the takeoff. Windows would rattle, sidewalks would crack, and anyone jumping indoors would have a sudden, unfriendly meeting with their ceiling. Now, let's push things a little further. If, instead of jumping in place, everyone somehow managed to jump in the same direction, say, eastward, what then? In theory, if 8 billion people all pushed off the ground at once, we would impart a tiny, tiny push to Earth itself. But it would be so small that after a single nanosecond, tidal forces, earthquakes, and just normal physics would erase the effect completely. Earth wouldn't even remember it happened. So, is this whole experiment pointless? Not exactly. Because while Earth wouldn't be moved, our cities would. Think of the chaos. Everyone in traffic, everyone in elevators, everyone in airplanes, suddenly bouncing into the air at the same time. Airports would be a nightmare. People mid-surgery, very bad timing. And sports, every game ever would be ruined in an instant. And after the jump, what then? Well, nothing. People land, laugh, dust themselves off, and then ask, was that it? Because yes, that's it. Despite all the coordination, all the build-up, all the effort, Earth doesn't care. The most dramatic thing that happens is a worldwide collection of bruised knees and broken ceilings. So, if everyone on Earth jumped at the same time, the end result wouldn't be global catastrophe or planetary chaos. It would just be 8 billion disappointed people realizing that no matter how high we jump, we can't shake the world.